Cheap versus expensive. Right here. What is cheap versus what is expensive? If you go to somebody who's poor, okay? If you go to somebody who's poor and you say, hey, let's go to the Louis Vuitton store. Okay, perfect. Let me go buy $1,000, $2,000 bag, $5,000 bag. A bag would be like $3,000. Some people would tell you that it's cheap, right? Other people would tell you that's expensive. Why? Because you correlate money with the time and effort that it took you to get it. So if a $3,000 bag took you 6 weeks of work and time, you're going to measure, right, the purchase. It's not cheap or expensive, right? The lingo needs to change. It's, damn, I spent a lot of time for this money. I don't know if I want to spend it on this thing. Now, if you're making $3,000 an hour, what is $3,000? So what you need to understand is that when you make money, when you earn money, you need to correlate it based on how much effort it requires you in time and energy to yield that return. Do you understand? So, I'm in the business of optimizing my return on my time. That is the business that I'm in. So I want the biggest output for the least amount of input. But in order to do that, I need to become skilled. Skilled. If you are not skillful with your time and the value of your time, how are you supposed to have more of it, right? So a lot of you guys are exchanging your most valuable asset, which is time, for an imaginary asset that is known as money. Most of you guys are expending energy. That's what the system wants you for, energy. You're an expenditure of energy, and in return, they'll give you coupons, monopoly money. Do you understand? So what you need to do now is it doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. If you're working 18 hours a day, right? If you're working 18 hours a day, you need to ask yourself, okay, let's say I make $1,000 and I work 10 hours a day, then my hour is worth $100. That is what your hour is worth. It doesn't matter if you make 30 grand a month. Your hour of time is capped at $100. That is what your hour is worth. So what was the first thing that I did? I said, okay, if I have my own vacation and I work 40 hours a week and I want to make $1 million a year, how many hours do I have to work and how much should my hour be worth in order for me to be a millionaire? Because what I need to realize is that the value of my hour needed to go up. I'm giving you guys some fucking sauce that you've never heard before. I'm teaching you guys how to think like billionaires, bro, up in this bitch. Give me the fucking W and hit me with the like button and the subscribe. You owe me that shit. None of this charity bullshit. All right. So I realized that my hour needed to be worth $500. Write that down. You will not be a millionaire unless your hour is worth $500. So now I needed to get rid of every single task in my life that was worth less than $500. And that is in the work schedule, right? I'm not talking about working at an 11 p.m. job at midnight or whatever on your side hustle. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your 40-hour work week, $500. So I was like, oh shit, like, okay, I can't be out here spending 4 hours a week grocery shopping. Because if a millionaire spends 4 hours of his day grocery shopping, that's $2,000. That wasn't, oh, I spent $50 on groceries. No, I spent 4 hours this week buying bullshit when I could have been using this hour to figure out or making that $500. Guys, I'm giving you so much fucking game. God dang, bro, this is so much sauce. I'm teaching you guys how to think like a rich person. That's why you're going to stop hanging out with broke motherfuckers, bro. That's why you're going to stop hanging out with broke motherfuckers. Because the output, the ROI on your time ain't there. It ain't there. So why are you gonna fucking go hang out with a bozo that ain't even gonna give you level up information, bro? So don't come to me with this, I'm a high value individual when your hour and your time ain't worth shit. It ain't worth shit. I know you guys have never heard this shit. Come on. Anyways. So, I'm teaching you guys how to think like a rich motherfucker, bro. Come on. So quit hanging out with a ton of bozos that even in that hour of time, they ain't making you money or giving you information on how to make money, bro. I'm super intentional, bro. That's why you see I ain't on Johnny's schedule, bro. Because my hour's worth, right now, my hour's worth 10 grand, bro. That's how much my hour's worth. That's how much my hour's worth, 10 grand. If you want an hour of my time, and you want to say, hey, Luke, I want to book you for an hour, you got to pay me 10 racks. If not, you won't fucking see me, bro. You will not see me. You want an hour of my time, you pay me 10,000 because that's the value of my hour based off of my income. That's how I calculate my worth. But all of you are out here giving your fucking time for free to some motherfucker that doesn't deserve it instead of using that time to figure out how to get rich. How to get rich. No wonder, bro, you're wasting your goddamn time. Let me rephrase that. You're wasting your God-blessed time. You have this time and you're just, let me give it to any bozo. So, anyways, now that we have this clear, do you understand the value of your time? So now you need to go figure out how much do I want to be making per hour? Because that's how you got to calculate it, right? That's how you got to calculate it. If you want to make $1 million a year and that's your work week, $500. That doesn't mean that you go out and somebody goes and grocery shops for you and you just sit on your phone scrolling on TikTok. No. You got to figure out how to get that bread. How to get that bread. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Steph said, I'll pay you 10 grand for 1 hour. Send me a DM. I got you, big dog. Anybody else you can queue up for like next week or whatever. I don't have time for a lot of you guys besides these streams. I'm already at like 2 hours giving you guys fucking 20 grand worth of my time every single day. So, subscribe in the chat. Whatever. Give me a like or whatever it is that you guys do on this YouTube platform shit. And let's continue. So now that we understand that your time must be valued at a specific number, you quit wasting it. Because now you're like, oh shit, if I'm not making money with this time, then what the fuck am I doing? Now, if you're gonna hang out with your loved ones, if you're out here exercising, these are high ROI things, that's one thing. But the moment that your family gets fucking out of line, bro, and no. Man on a mission, all right? Man on a mission. I'm giving you guys, I love this shit, bro. I love this shit, bro. I'm giving you guys the sauce and I'm fucking so happy. I'm so happy, bro, that you guys are learning, bro. I'm so happy that like shit's starting to click in your guys' brain, you know? Shit's starting to click in your guys' brain. I need you guys to send this to your friends, right? So because they need to understand that if you want to get out, bro, you got to learn these principles. So that's number one. It's cheap because you didn't have to expend a lot of time or energy in order to receive that good or service. It's expensive only if you had to expend a lot of time and money for that service. It ain't about money. It's about energy and time. That is the formula. Energy and time equals $. Now you need to figure out how to increase that $. For the energy, you got to reduce the energy, you got to reduce the time, and maximize the dollar amount. You're not going to hear this in no bullshit dropshipping course. You're not going to hear this in no bullshit social media marketing agency course because you don't understand how rich people think, bro. I'm teaching you how rich people think. So you live life based on what you believe that you're worth. You don't live life based off of the coin and the cheddar, right? That comes, but you got to measure your wealth. And eventually it'll come to you. It's very straightforward.